It is Monday, July 10th. This is Top 10 Takes. Let's get to it at number 10. There was a whole bunch of WNBA action on this weekend, but my girl Kelsey Plum stood out because she got it done. The 5'8" Cali girl was absolutely out of her body. Kelsey scored a career-high 40-piece on 14 of 18 shooting, and the Las Vegas Aces dog-walked the Minnesota Lynx for the third time this season. In 30 minutes, she went 6 for 9 from Cashville. She made all 6 of her free throws and had 4 dimers. Plum, the Washington State alum and WNBA #1 overall pick, has been averaging 19, 4, and 2 for the season. Fresh off of a chip, Kelsey and the Aces have been having their way with the rest of the league. She's been in her mood as of late, putting up 25 and 21 in the 2 games previous to this masterpiece. The Husky got that dog in her at number 9.
All right, everybody, the NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this.
Okay, bro, so I'll take it from here. So basically, the commish, Adam Silver, wanted to turn up the league and get litty by implementing an in-season tourney to the NBA. They've been talking about this for the last decade, and Silver finally decided to get active. Of course, most people hate the new idea, but guess what? They hated when he implemented the play-in tournament a few years back, and now that is arguably the best part of the regular season. Gangsta. So here are the deets. All of the teams are pre-selected, and they have to play each other a select number of times, with the final 4 teams playing the elimination games in Vegas. One might ask, what's the incentive for the players? 500 bands, a half a ticket per player for the victor, no pun intended, Victor Wembanyama. The average salary is $9.6 million, so this is like getting a 5% raise in the middle of the year. That's pain, bro. At number 8, Victor Wembanyama, the 19-year-old 7'5" alien from France, has had quite the week to say the least, but he went from eating baguettes and croissants to having Britney Spears as an op. I know she was the last person he would think he would have smoke with, but here we are. A quick recap, before his first game ever in Vegas, damn, that's the last 3 takes we've mentioned in Las Vegas. Maybe that's a sign to book a flight, but I digress. Before his game, he had a less than pleasant interaction with the pop icon. Then the next day, his debut was kinda mid. But last night, he spun the block with the 27-12 performance with 3 blocks and 2 money balls from Cashville. Dude is just a polarizing figure. He's arguably the most hyped prospect in the history of sports, so I guess that comes with the territory. But I'm just happy he showed up and showed out so he can brush the haters off his Nike Tech hoodie because he just signed a deal for $100 million. Bro, this season will be one for the ages. At number 7, press. My beloved Chicago Bulls, Mike, Scotty, and Rodman are back in the press, but probably not in the best way. Earlier this year, Scotty was king, calling MJ horrible before his arrival to the Chi, and yesterday, Rodman revealed a tattoo of his girlfriend, Yella on his cheek. No bap, her music type slap on, bro.
Well, I'm loving. I got a slug. And have a drink. These kids ain't what the shit, huh?
Yeah.
You know, look at this guy still doing it.
Yeah, he tweaking. Then the heir to the heir, Marcus Jordan, decided to post a video of him smoking hookah from Larsa Pippen's bosom for her birthday with the caption, "Mood all day." So I guess Scotty decided to get his lick back like ESTG and post a pic of his new mystery girlfriend flashing her sweater puppies outside of their SUV. All press is good press, I guess. At number 6, posters and trailer for the Ridley Scott directed Napoleon just dropped, and it is looking fire on my soul. The film is an original and personal look at Napoleon's origins and his swift, ruthless climb to emperor viewed through the prism of his addictive and often volatile relationship with his wife and one true love, Josephine. The film is written by David Scarpa of The Last Castle, The Day the Earth Stood Still, and All the Money in the World. The release date is November 22nd. I know what you're thinking. Who's playing Napoleon? Well, Joaquin Phoenix, the Academy Award winner, is playing Napoleon. That's who, of course, with Vanessa Kirby playing Empress Josephine. The trailer is giving. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm not gonna hold you, it's breathtaking, but I love a good period piece, so I'm biased. With that said, I must shout out the cinematographer Darius Wolski. The production house is Apple Studios and Sony is distributing. At number 5, and I'm gonna be high. I'm a rocket man. Yo, anybody that gives Thugger a feature is A1 in my book. It's been a great one, Elton John. After decades of performing, the Rocket Man is cashing out and retiring from touring to spend more time with his children as he gave his final show in Sweden last night. Coldplay even found the time to send him off like the G he is. This is him addressing the crowd.
My very first concert in Sweden was on the 7th of July in 1971, so more or less 52 years ago to the day I first played in Stockholm. You know how much I love to play live. It's been my lifeblood to play for you guys, and you've been absolutely magnificent. Thank you.
We love you so much. Happy retirement, and we're going to miss you so much.
That was Chris Martin sending him off. Elton John, you're definitely a GOAT. At number 4, speaking of GOATs, The Weeknd doesn't take weekends off. Abel has had 160,000 fans attend his tour this past weekend. That's 10,000 more than the entire Wireless 3-day festival. Let that sizzle in your spirit. Then to flex, he sang a duet with 80,000 fans last night. Call out my name when I kiss you so gently. Well, I'll let the crowd sing. We found each other. Really have to get out to one of these concerts. At number 3, let's go. Love Flame. Travis Scott. He's back. I mean, speaking of shows, this might be the biggest one yet. Buddy is performing at the pyramids in Egypt. What? Not Fortnite, like IRL. Like 8th Wonder of the World. And he was dope enough to let us behind the scenes of his album making process.
That's really good.
That's like probably the second beat I made on the album.
Things you can try, and I don't know which one's best, more like an experiment. What's it like if either you get rid of the first One Life section? Maybe a more drastic change is better, but I don't know until I hear it. And usually with each of these changes you make, then when something happens that you like, then you gotta listen to the whole thing again. Are there any other opportunities for change? Any other opportunities where more space will feel good? But I love, the beat is great. It's really good. It's really good.
That was Travis Scott working with the legend Rick Rubin. At number 2, I told you guys, just as I predicted, Lil Uzi Vert's Pink Tape is the number 1 album in the country and the first hip-hop album to do so. Of course, Leslie Chow had to flex a little bit on a PJ with it looks like about $1 million cash. Just, no big deal. I didn't see JT though. He also stated on the gram that the Pink Tape was actually experimental, and for it to go number 1 was monumental. It was colossal. I added the monumental and colossal. But either way, instead of going deluxe, he teased that he was going to drop Love is Rage 3, what we're all waiting for. But then he says he's scrapping that for the Barter 16? Listen to him perform one of his tracks from the album at his show this weekend. I really need to get outside, and not literally but figuratively. At number 1, like I predicted, Big O, Not the Little One, has gone number 1. Olivia Rodrigo's Vampire is the number 1 song in the country. Real spill, Olivia Rodrigo is the first artist in history to debut the lead singles from her first 2 albums at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. So does that mean the Spicy Pisces is a GOAT at 20 years old? Well, the Livies would say yes, and I concur. Even with all the lawsuits surrounding her art, old girl continues to thrive. She is the face of the youth. It is what it is. She is a top songwriter vocalist of this generation. Gangsta. P.S. I don't want any smoke with the Swifties. Alright? So look, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say her album Guts will debut at number 1 when it releases on September 8th. Let her be great, and that's top 10 takes. See you mañana.